see. Okay. Hey friends, sorry, I'm just getting logged in over here. Am I in the right spot? I think I am. Okay. Okay, friends, if we are new coming in, will you say new in the chat? Just love to see if you're new, you're in the United States or Canada, tell me in the comments. And I'm just gonna do some quick housekeeping as the wrong peeps come in. We're going to send them back out. So if this is the first time you're coming here, never been on my live before, never met me, say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hey, Angie. My name is Carrie. I am a mom to two. I live here in Colorado, and I love teaching people how to make an income online where you're not spending thousands of dollars. You don't have to sell products to make pennies on the dollar, and you don't have to plaster your face all over social media. I had been the mom that was searching, looking, trying everything under the sun to find a way to bring more money in because I did not want to have to go back to a full-time 9-to-5 job. I wanted to be home, raise my babies, but I needed to pay the bills. And I want to share with you something that I found that flipped my world upside down, that changed the game, that has allowed me to stay home, and I have not had a job in over 2 years because of it. So if you're someone like me that's living check to check, you are here, summertime's here, kids are getting out of school this week, right? Right, Holly? Kids are getting out of school, and you're wondering, what am I gonna do? I have no money to do anything with my kids. How many are there? How many are watching people talk about their summer plans and you're like, must be nice. I wish I could. Because that check's not enough. You're working full time, right? And you would just love to be able to make a little bit of extra money, some spending money. So maybe you can go take your kids out to ice cream a couple times. Or like my friend Tammy, she wants to spoil her grandkids, but she broke. She came here and started learning how to take pictures with products to make some extra money. So she can take her kids to Starbucks, her grandkids to Starbucks and spoil them. How many of you could use a little bit of extra? I'm not talking about buying your dream home tomorrow or paying off all your credit card next week, but where you can go pay that light bill and not worry, where you can go to the grocery store and get those extra snacks your kids like instead of having to take things out of your cart. How many of you could benefit from learning how to make a few extra bucks from your cell phone? Not door dashing, not donating plasma, not having to pick up another part-time job. Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. And I forgot my thing. I always forget this. Where is it? Oh, Charlie, what are you doing? I have my friend's dog while she's on vacation. He is so big compared to my dog. I have a little terrier mix, and this guy's a big, old, fluffy Australian shepherd. He's like a big old teddy bear. Anybody here have pets? Anybody got dogs, cats? But this online space, guys, it's not a one size fits all. I mean, how many of you have been Googling, searching, trying to figure out a way to bring money in here? Like you would love to be able to learn how to make money online, but you don't know where to start. You don't know what to do. You don't know what could fit you. Anybody besides me? I was the mom Googling, searching, watching, binge watching, scrolling, but the things I was seeing people do, I didn't want to do. I don't want to sell products to make a very small percentage while I'm doing all the work. I don't want to have to bug my friends and family. I don't want to have to rely on selling something in order to make money. I need simple. I need step by step, and I need something that this 45-year-old brain could do. I need simple. Anybody else? Anybody else need simple? I had tried so many different things in this online space. Thank you, Mia. So many things. I just wanted to not have to keep clocking in. I did not want to have daycare raise my kids. I wanted to be mom. I wanted to raise them, Morgan. I wanted to watch them grow up. But my bills were behind. I was living off credit cards, and I couldn't do it anymore. Something had to freaking give. And I'm talking about how many of you are in a spot, or maybe have been in the past, or maybe right now, where it feels like you're like one bill away from a financial disaster. Like that check's just enough to cover those bills, groceries, but there's no extra. God forbid your refrigerator goes out or you need some new tires, right? Then out pops what? The credit card. That's already getting near the max. Then you got to figure out how you're going to make that minimum payment. Who knows what I'm talking about? I don't know about you all, but summer's pretty much almost here. My kids are now out of school. My son's just graduated high school. He's 18. I got a 15-year-old daughter, right? I want to go do things with them this summer. This is the first summer in too long to count that I don't have to worry about money. Not because I'm some guru, not because I have some secret thing, because I'm a mom, look at my hair, who decided I was done being broke and watching everybody else learning how to make moolah here while I'm in the corner crying about that I can't afford to pay my rent. I wanted to learn. There was something here that I knew that had to work for this 45-year-old mom. But I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what could fit me. How many of you would love to be able to learn how to make some extra money here, but you don't want to post on social media? You don't want to have to sell something to make money. If that's you, will you put me in the chat? Put me in the chat. Sorry, guys. What is this? Okay, I think that's done. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to have this pulled up over here. Yeah. Right? A lot of people, they're like, I don't want to post, Carrie. I don't want to do what you're doing. How many of you, like, at the thought of having to do what I'm doing right now, showing your face on camera, going live, would make you literally crap your pants and pass out? Like, be honest, right? Like, this is not your cup of tea. But you still need a way to bring more money in, right? Do you want to go get a second job? Do you want to keep picking up the OT shifts? Do you want to keep door dashing? Or be a Walmart greeter until you're freaking 85? I didn't. And I saw people making money here. Okay, and I'm going to share with you guys what I found, what I've been doing, what's flipped my world upside down. That's literally, I've been making multiple 4 figures a month online. Not because I'm special, because I have a classroom where I'm shown and taught multiple different ways to make money in a way that fit me. I pick what I want to do, and I do it, and I'm making the income. I'm going to share with you the class I have, the different ways you can make money here, and you can see if it's a good fit for you or not. Because this is not a one size fits all, right, Destiny? We're all different. Some of you are fine being on camera. Some of you are like, Carrie, there's no way in heck. There's some of you who want things that are behind the scenes, right? Some of you are creative. Some of you have hours in your day to learn something. Some of you have 15-minute little pockets that you can fit something in. Yes or yes? How many of you are a busy stay-at-home mama? You got littles at home, but you would love to be able to help your man pay those bills because you see the stress on him. You want to help out. If you can even just cover the light bill, right? Or buy some groceries with money you're making online. How many of you would want to learn how to do that? Put me in the chat. Who here is working a 9 to 5? You're clocking in, clocking out. You're doing the Monday through Friday thing. Put a 2 if that's you. Put a 2. And do I have any friends on here right now that are retired? Anybody retired or want to retire, but you don't have enough in retirement, so you can't? Right? Who's in that place right now? You need to fluff up that retirement. You are stupid short right now for it. And you're fearing that you're going to have to do what? You're going to have to be a Walmart greeter until you're 85. Anybody? Hang on. I don't know why this is playing over here. I'm like, that's distracting. This was the big thing, okay, is I knew that if I did not want to go back to a full-time job, yeah, Dana, no retirement, right? But how many of us were told, go to school, get a good job, work for 40 years, and you'll be good, right? Find that good job. How many of us know there's not really any retirement anymore unless you fund it yourself? And most of us aren't making enough so we have anything extra even put into a retirement. We're just still trying to get as much as we can out of our paycheck so we can put groceries on the table. Yeah? But we did what society said. We went to school. We got good grades. Some of us went to college, got in student loan debt, got a job, but we still got to pay off those student loans 20 years later, and we still can't, right? So there's something wrong here with the system, isn't there? I went to school. I got good grades. I went to college. I'm like, this is not for me. Why am I paying you money to learn stuff I don't need to learn before I can actually learn the stuff I need to learn? I'm done, right? Yep, Rachi, current teacher living check to check, no retirement. Yep. And you teachers are not working no 8 to 5. You're getting there at 7 a.m. You're leaving at 4 p.m. You're spending your money on school supplies because there's budget cuts, right? You're trying to parent other people's kids because they dropped them off at school because they don't want to parent them. I get it. And yet we're supposed to somehow have time for our family. But we get home from work. We're exhausted. We just want peace and quiet, but our family can't wait to see us. We feel guilty because we just want time alone, right? Then we have weekends are filled with doing laundry, grocery shopping, cleaning house, and then we're back at it again on Monday, right? I wanted out of that, but I didn't know what I could do. All I knew was a 9 to 5. I became a single mom. I'm like, I have to make money. There's nobody else paying my bills but me. So I had to go back to a 9 to 5, daycare, raise my kids. I spent $2,000 a month for daycare in the summer with my 2 children. I didn't get to see them. They got to go do stuff with the daycare provider and have fun, but I didn't get to be a part of it. I got to hear about it. I didn't get to be there. I hated it, but I didn't know how to change it. How many of you are in a place right now where you would love to find a way to bring in some of that breathing room money? Or like us moms, how many of us are wearing bras and underwear that don't look like a bra and underwear anymore? You know what I'm talking about? There's holes, the straps are stretched where things are just falling out, but there's no extra. Because our kid needs new shoes. They got to get a haircut. We just do without. Right? Is it right, Dana? But that's like, hello, how many of you are wearing shoes that have holes in the sole? How many of you would love to be able to learn how to use your cell phone to make money behind the scenes without showing your face on social media, without having to sell anything? If you don't want something you can do behind the scenes, so you can go buy the new bra and you don't feel guilty because it came out of your grocery budget. Or you can go to the grocery store and actually put some of those extra snacks in there that your kids like to surprise them and not hold your breath at checkout. Anybody? How many of you would love to be able to go fill up your gas tank until it's full with money you made from your phone? I mean, how many of you are surviving with the cost of gas, Tammy? By the grace of God, I bought an electric car last year because of money I'm making here. Okay, it pays my car payment. How many of you would love to learn how to make money here that pays your car payment or allows you to get a new car or a new to you car that's reliable so it's not breaking down every other month? And the money you're making from my classroom that's teaching you different ways, and it can pay your car payment. It can allow you to get that new car. It can cover your car insurance. Right? And I'm going to share with you guys what's inside my classroom. The different ways. There's 22 ways you can learn to make money here. Most of them, you're not showing your face. You're not selling nothing. You're not on social media. You don't need followers for the majority of these. I have of somebody who came in who was hungry. When I say hungry, I mean she could not live with the way her bills were. She could not stand being broke anymore. She wasn't willing to go 6 more months and still be in the financial pit hole she was in. She's like, Carrie, I need this. I need in this classroom. It's going to show me everything I need. I'm ready. She dove in literally. She's like, Carrie, I'm doing the Amazon reviews. Okay, girl, get in there. This is where you go. Okay, she got in. Within 24 hours, she got approved as an Amazon reviewer. There's a process, by the way, y'all. We teach it to you. She got in 24 hours, she was in. She made her first video as soon as she got approved. That's when I say when someone's hungry, they get in and there's no excuses left. They're going to make it work. My friend Diane, she decided she wanted to, she's crafty, she's creative. Anybody here like crafty, creative? Diane wanted to learn how to make her own coloring book with Amazon KDP. This is an income stream we teach you how to do, okay? And Tanya, it's everything, like for the process to get into Amazon reviews, we teach you inside my classroom, okay? My classroom is called Boss Suite, okay? We walk you from point A to point Z. She just followed the steps. And it's not, here is a manual, here is an ebook, here is a novel. No, this is like video, like podcast style. Here's a 5-minute video, follow this step. Now the 6-minute video, now do this step. It's showing you how to do it, okay? Not just telling you, it's showing you and walking you through. So Tammy, this is a self-paced class. I call it a classroom because it's live and interactive. You're learning. Versus you go into college, you have to be there at 8 a.m. in the morning when the professor's there. This is you learn at your own pace. If you got 15 minutes, you go dive into the Amazon reviews because that's what you want to learn how to do. You dive in there, you take 15 minutes and you watch the videos you can watch. You go do the steps, you go live life. You got 20 minutes now break, you go back through to watch the rest of it, do the rest so you can get approved. Does that make sense, Tammy? It's a live interactive classroom where there's mentors and coaches. It gives you everything you need to learn these different ways to make money, which I'm going to share with you. Diane's like my home, like she found her home in creating coloring books. It gave her a creative outlet where she didn't have to print nothing, ship nothing. She walked through to learn how to work with Amazon to create her own coloring book. Within 15 days of Amazon approving her color book, she made $180. $180 from a coloring book she created one time. Amazon prints it and ships it to the people. How many of you would be able to use that $180 for something? I'm curious, what would you pay with that? 15 days of learning something brand new, $180. I want you to tell me in the chat, what would you use that $180 for? And don't just tell me a bill. I want to know what you would use it for specifically. And what do you think your spouse would say? Hey, babe, I know you've been stressed about the bills. Guess what? I got the electric bill and I got the gas bill this month. Imagine the look on his face and the stress that would leave because a couple of things got handled because of money you made from learning something new. Like, how different would it be, right? And I want to say this, friends, okay? If you're brand new, just popping in here, okay? I'm just a hot mess express, single mama of two here. I'm not techie. I'm not an expert. I am just a mom who was not willing to stay struggling and my kids going without because I couldn't figure it out. But I saw a mom on social media talking about making money online, and she was sharing things that I could see I could do. She was giving me options. I've tried things before that pigeonholed me and I could only do one thing. This mom was telling me I could do this. I could these different things. I'm like, well, I could do that. I could do that. Okay. And I was willing to come and learn. I was willing to give up my scroll time. I was willing to give up my Netflix time so I could learn how to make money that could pay my light bill, that allowed me to get a car that was reliable and safe and make the car payment, to allow me to be able to get out of my part-time job and be a full-time stay-at-home single mom. Okay. I was hungry. I could not keep living the same way I was living. So I got into this digital classroom that's called Boss Suite, where we teach you multiple ways to make money. I've only shared one with you right now, Amazon reviews. I shared two, making your own coloring book, right? That would pay her light bill. Now this is it. I can teach you how to make money online. I have a classroom that I can put you into that you can learn. Yes, it costs money. Just like you're not going to go to college and be like, hey, I want to learn how to become an electrician, but I'm not going to pay you for it. You're getting the education to learn the skill set that you don't have. Now, full transparency, you can go Google and you can go on the tube and you can be looking up how to make money with Amazon reviews. You can go look up how to create your own coloring book with Amazon KDP. You can totally go and do all that. Okay? Yes, Tanya. We're paying for education, right? Someone else has put together a hub where you're going to get all the education, where you have mentors, you have coaches, you have calls you can get onto. So if you get stuck or have questions, you can ask in the community. Like, everything you need is in one central place where you're never alone. And you're not paying tens of thousands or even thousands of dollars at all. Okay? But this is the thing. You can go Google it. You can YouTube it. Totally can. Me personally, I'm 45. I don't know these things about making money online. What if I'm going to go follow this video this person tells me to do and I do it, it doesn't work? Then what? Who's going to help me? Or if I'm trying to do this coloring book with Amazon and I miss a step and they don't approve it and I spent all this time and now it's not approved, now what? I needed a place where I can ask questions. I need help. I need step by step. Anybody else like me? Anybody else like me? I did not want to keep being the mom that was renting out my kids' sandwich baggies to try to save a few pennies. Clipping every freaking coupon I could to save a few bucks. Now, do I still clip coupons? I do. But not because I have to. I'm just a cheapskate, okay? It's kind of ingrained now. But this is the thing. I wanted to be able to go to Starbucks and take my daughter to get her favorite drink and mine and not have to stress about it. I want to be able to go buy myself a new pair of underwear or 5 if I need to and not have to feel bad because it came out of my grocery budget. If you are living check to check and you need a way, you don't want to have to go work more hours. You do not want to have to pick up a job. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you want to be home and raise your babies. You need something simple you can do from home. Okay? I can help you, but I can't help you if you go. I can't help you if we're not connected. Make sure that we're connected here and make sure I have your email because we don't own social media. This account can go bye-bye tomorrow. And if you're looking to me to help you and my account's gone, I can't help you. Make sure you have my email. You can get into my email either at the link in my bio by tapping my picture twice or click this Service Plus button. I don't know if it's going to pop up or not. I'll put the box up. Click this box right here and then put your email in. Okay? After this live, I will send you a voice message going, hey, Bet, it's Carrie from the live. Let me know it's me. I'm a real person. Let me know you got my message. Okay? And I will send you an email after so you have my info. Got it? There are a lot of SPAMers out here. There are people that look like me that have my name, my pictures, my videos, and they will message you today, trying to take you to what's APP. They're going to use some of the words I've used on my live to trick you. Do you hear me? They will try to SCAM you. This is why I send you a voice message so you know you're in the right DM string and you know it's me, the real Carrie, okay? If you heard me and you understand, okay, will you put a 1 in the chat? Put a 1, okay? Now, if you have 15 minutes where I can break down my classroom, what is inside, how I can teach you how to make money online in multiple different ways, okay? I need you to put 15 in the comments, okay? Bless Bunch Chronicles, what's your first name? Barb gets it. Yep, okay, Barb heard, awesome. Okay, NC Southern Belle, what is your first name? She Roars, what's your first name? So, all my new friends, I want you to put your name in the chat. Carrie, okay, nice to meet you, my friend. I like to call people by their first name. Okay, Nicole, nice to meet you, Nicole. I have a classroom that will teach you 22 different ways to make money online, most without showing your face or selling anything. How many of you are introverted? Put a 1. If you're an introvert, put a 1. If the idea of having to make a video and post it on social media and show your face freaks you out, okay, I want you to put a 3 in the chat. Okay? Because this is what I want to point out. This is not a one-size-fits-all way to make money, Barb. It's not a one-size-fits-all. So if you're an introvert and I try to put you doing what I'm doing, it's not going to work, right? But you could come in my classroom and you can learn how to do Amazon reviews. You don't have to post on social media. My friend, she literally works 1 to 2 hours a week, not a day, a week, because she is a busy new stay-at-home mama. But she wants a way to help her husband pay the bills. She's like, I'll learn this Amazon reviews. I'm always on Amazon shopping. So she gets in, she learns, and she averages about $1,000 a month, working 1 to 2 hours a week. That is for someone who is introverted or someone who wants to make money with Amazon reviews. They don't have to show their face. They're not selling anything. How many of you could totally take an hour or 2 of your scroll time and Netflix time a week to learn how to do Amazon reviews and make money like my friend's doing? Could you earn it? Could you benefit from an extra $1,000 a month? Would you be willing to learn how to do the Amazon reviews if someone showed you how? Yeah, Dana would. Diana. That's a lot of freaking money. What would that allow you to do? I'm curious. If you made that next month, Tanya, how different would your summer look? Tell me in the chat. I want to know, how different would your summer look if you were bringing in an income like that? What if it was half of that? What if it was just $500? Would that help your summer look different than it did last year? Could you take a little trip? Could you go take the kids somewhere fun? We have Great Wolf Lodge down the freeway from us. It's like $100 a day per person. What if you took them there for the day with money you earned from doing Amazon reviews? If you could do something like that, I want you to put me in the chat. Now, if you're an introvert, you don't want to plaster your face all over social media, Amazon reviews is an option. There's also things like letter writing. Did you know it's a thing? Where you can literally write to online casinos. There's a process, right, to do it and get into it. And you can be entering into that's called their sweepstakes, right, to earn money, $4 to $5 per index card that you send into them. Some are electronic now. You're literally writing 2 to 3 sentences on a 4x6 index card. You're mailing them out or you're submitting them electronically. And they're paying you for it. Electronically, sometimes it's within 24 hours. The mail-ins, it's sometimes 8 to 12 weeks. It depends. But I'm watching a 67-year-old grandma who dove into the letter writing because that was her jam. She's like, this is my home. She made her home here. I'm watching her average $4,000 a month as a 67-year-old grandma, writing 2 to 3 sentences over and over again on a 4x6 index card. We show you what to do and how to do it, where you're writing, where to get the stuff, everything, okay? Again, you're getting everything from A to Z. Not, here you go, good luck. No, this is what you do, step 1. Here's step 2. Here's step 3. And you follow it. See, exactly, you could do it. I mean, $4,000 a month, I was like, what? Is that real? I didn't know that stuff existed. I didn't know you can get paid to do Amazon reviews. Like, how many of you shop on Amazon and do reviews for free? Okay, see, Dana, you're 68, see? Oh Lord, I have 2 Rachels, but this one Rachel, Barb, she needed to get some new soccer cleats. I share this all the time, it still blows my mind. She needed new soccer cleats for her son. Well, Amazon's like, hey, we'll pay you $400 to do a review on these cleats, the same cleats she was going to buy. How many of you could pick up your phone and be like, these soccer cleats are a game changer for my son because they fit him so well. They allow him to have more power in his kick and stopping, and they grab the turf, and we love them. Like, he'll get them scuffed up, and they're easy to get clean and get the grass stains off of. If you need some great cleats, look at these. Boom. That doesn't go on social media, by the way. I'm uploading that to Amazon. How many of you could do something like that, knowing it can get you paid? If someone is showing you how to do it. If you would, put me in the chat. Yep. Diana, see, easy, Barb. I mean, how many of us honestly love to give our opinion? Both hands, right? And I can get paid to give my opinion? Hook me up. Like I said, I have somebody, her name's Stephanie. She got inside my digital classroom. She got my big class, my Boss Week class. Yeah, exactly. All the she roars. I love it. Yes. She got into my class. She jumped into the Amazon reviews. Like, this is something I do. Now, how many of you feel like sometimes you get into something, but you get overwhelmed because there's so much information and you're not sure kind of like where to start? Does anybody kind of get overwhelmed easily? If you do, put me in the chat. Okay. Because I probably have something that could help you. Tanya, yeah. Okay. My digital classroom. Okay. I do have a live bonus for you guys today. This is not going to be for everybody. Okay. This is for those of you who are like, Carrie, I need to get in here, but I get overwhelmed easy. Those of you who are like, Carrie, this is something I know I can do. Even the few things you share with me, this could help me. I need something like this where I can dive in. There's help, there's calls, like I can ask questions inside this community. They're going to show me exactly what to do. I'm going to give you a video with my tips and tricks to get into this classroom, where to start, where to go next. So you're not trying to go through everything, because my goal is to get you in and get you started faster and simpler so you can start making money. You're going to get a video from me, a Loom video. For those of you who want to get my big class, that's going to help you start quicker, faster, easier. Okay. So that's just a little something for you because I want to help you, but that's only while we're on live, guys. Okay. Because it's my time I want to give you to help you. It's a video I'm going to do up for you to walk you through to get you in and get going. So there's not the overwhelm. Okay. If we get it, we know this is just during my live, not tomorrow, not the next day, right now. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay. And this is on my big class. Now I'm going to tell you, I have 2 options. Okay. There is no pressure here. I just want to help you as much as I possibly can with the time that I have. Okay. Thank you. We got some 1s. Now this is the next thing. How many of you have a pet? I'm going to be asking you guys multiple questions here because I need to know who's in the room so I can best serve you. So if you have a pet, I need to know it. The pup, Stormy. What is your first name, my friend? Okay, tell me what type of pet you have. Is it a dog, a cat, bunny, rabbit, or bunny and a rabbit, same thing. Horse, turtles, fishes, okay? There's no fees, right? The class has a cost. People are getting in as low as $0 down or $53 a month. I do have a hack for you if you want to do a PA plan that people are getting in for $0 down. But it's a specific hack that my friend told me. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. I got to share this. So I want to share with you what's in this classroom first. I don't want you guys just going to go buy anything. I want you to know what's here so you actually know if this is for you or not. Okay? If you want to grab my classroom, you can, and I can give you a hack for the PA plans. Okay. But first I want you guys to understand what's here. Okay. Now, dog, cat. Okay. We got 5 cats, 1 dog. Okay. Puppy Storm. Loretta. Okay. Loretta. Thank you. Barb does. Okay. So I have a dog as well. Did you know that there's literally pet companies that are looking for you to take pictures and videos of your animals that you just put in the chat, and they want to pay you for it? Barb, they want to pay you to take pictures and videos of your cats, your dog, with their products. Not putting it on social media, but sending it to them. They'll use it in their marketing, and they're going to pay you for that selfie, for that video you did of your dog or your cat interacting with their products. Did you know that's a thing? I didn't. I got inside this classroom. I wanted to learn how. I was like, I got a dog. You're telling me I can make money with taking pictures of my pet with your products? Okay. So, let me go back. Loretta, that's what it is. Okay. So Loretta, you got a turtle. Okay. Inside of the classroom, Boss Suite, they're the coach that's over this, that teaches us how to do this stuff with the pets. She brought us a deal, for turtles. They're literally paying $150 for a few pictures and a video with your turtle and their product they had. $150 freaking dollars. How many of you could snap a couple pictures and record some video of your animal, your turtle, to make $150 off of it? It's stuff like this that I had no clue you can do to make that type of money. Would an extra $150 help you put gas in your tank, cover your car insurance this month? Could it help you take your family out to dinner and treat them from money you just made off of your turtle? Sign me up, baby. I came here to learn how to do stuff like that. There is this company, because inside this, whoops, hang on, I want to flip the camera. I always hit the flip the camera. There is a website. Okay, we give you 30 different websites. Okay, my friend. I know, right? It will be amazing. We give you 30 websites to work with. Okay, apps that you download to work with these different brands. This company, this brand was like, hey, Carrie, we want you to take a picture, just a selfie, right, of you, your dog, and this. We want this front and center, but we want you and your dog in the background. Okay. They paid me $5 to take a picture. How many of you would do that all day long? $5 at a time? I mean, I do a few of those. That's paying for my trip to Starbucks. That's taking my kids out to dinner to our favorite pizza joint. How many of these could you do a week? And it covers a bill for you. The light bill, maybe your gas bill or water bill. This company, okay, that's for pets. Okay, that's a pet one. Now, there's this brand that reached out to me and said, hey, Carrie, this is a micro needling set, okay? They're like, hey, Carrie, we would love for you to take a picture with our product, and we're going to pay you $30 for this picture. The picture that does not go on social media. You don't have to sell this. Take a selfie and then upload it to the app to us. You get this for free. I had to buy it. They reimbursed me, and then they sent me $30. How many of you could easily do something like this to snap a selfie to make $30? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Because these are the things that I'm going to show you how to do inside the classroom. Okay? Yeah, right, Loretta? Simple things. How many of you feel like this is simple? You could totally do this if you were shown how. Yep, right? Trying to see if that worked. I don't know. Okay, and friends, I want to say this. Yeah, right? Exactly. So if you could see yourself being able to do the selfies with products for you, or working with brands with your pets, Amazon reviews, right? My friend working 1 to 2 hours and making $1,000 a month. Another mom inside my classroom, she works 8 to 10 hours a week. She does it more, right? She's putting in more effort, doing more reviews. Guess how much she averages a month now? $3,000. Now, how many of you are working 40, 50 hours a week or more, and you're barely bringing home $3,000? Would anybody rather learn how to work 8 to 10 hours a week instead of a day and average $3,000 a month doing Amazon reviews? If you were shown how to do it, anybody besides me? I was like, holy crap. Like, imagine how different would your life be if you were learning how to bring income in like this, Barb? Would you not have to hold your breath at checkout anymore? Could you go buy that plane ticket to go see your grandkids? Could you tell your husband, hey babe, I got the mortgage this month. I just made $1,000 doing reviews on Amazon in the 15-minute pockets of my day. How would that feel to be able to go back to your spouse who's been stressing, who's been working that overtime, that you get to let them know, hey babe, I got this month? How would that feel? Right? $30 a pop? What if you did a couple of these a month? Can you go get your nails done, ladies? Give yourself a little treat since you keep sacrificing. Maybe you can do something for yourself. I came here, guys, scared, but also knowing I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. I couldn't go another 6 months living like this. I was broke. I was covered in credit card debt. I wanted to be the yes mom. I wanted to be able to go to the store, get what I wanted on my list instead of putting things back on the shelf. I want to be able to go buy myself a new pair of underwear. Like I said, if I need them, if I need a new brassiere. I was tired of going without because I didn't know any other way. I was tapped out. I was so tired and frustrated, and I wanted another way. Out of the few things I've shared with you, what could you see yourself doing? Could you learn how to write a few sentences on a note card like my friend does, who's 67 and is averaging $4,000 a month? Could you learn how to get into the Amazon program and start doing Amazon reviews and averaging $1,000 to $3,000 a month doing that? Working very, very, very part-time, 1 to 6 hours a week? Or maybe you got pets. A lot of you got pets. You can get into the pet UGC, working with pet brands to take pictures and videos of your pets with products to make money. Like one gal, she's working with Chewy. You guys ever heard of Chewy.com? They're that online pet store. How many of you know Chewy? Okay. We bring deals. Inside this classroom, you get the website, you get the deals, you get everything you need to work with these brands. We show you where to go, what websites, the apps, all of it. How to get approved, how to get in from step by step. She went applied and used one of the websites we gave her, and she applied to get a gig with Chewy. They offered her a monthly contract. Hey, do this many selfies, this many videos with our products, and we'll pay you $1,000 a month. Doing a few videos and a few pictures of her pets with the products they send her. How many of you could totally do something like that? And what could that extra $1,000 a month, like my friend's making, just from taking pictures and videos of her dog with the pet products? What would that allow you to cover? Right, Loretta? Right? Exactly. What would it allow you to cover? I'm curious. Because this is the stuff, like I said, I didn't know that you could do to make an income, right? Okay, sorry, I was like, one of you guys, I'm trying to see, I know you told me your name and I forgot it, so I'm trying to go back and see if I can see it. She Roars, remind me what you said your name was. I know Nicole is Southern Belle. The Blessed Bunch is Carrie. She Roars, remind me what your first name is. I'm so sorry. My brain is like, it's 45 and perimenopausal. So it's like, it's all over the place. Krista. Okay, Krista. Bills first. Okay, so what bill would you pay, Krista? Right? What bill? But I want you all to think of what's something fun you can do. Because if all we do is work to pay our bills, we're not living. I don't believe God put us here to struggle like we do. And I get it. We need to pay those bills, but we also need to do something that's going to bring us joy. And can I tell you this? When I saw this mom on social media, the credit cards. Yeah, don't get me started. Yep. I paid off about $13,000 in credit cards so far. I got a little bit left. By the grace of God, we'll pay it off before the end of the year. That wouldn't have been possible if I didn't watch this mom on social media. I didn't ask her questions. If I didn't get into this classroom, if I didn't plug in, if I didn't decide I'm going to learn, I'm going to make this work so I can make money. Can I tell you this? In my first week, I got certified to learn how to take selfies with products. Okay. We show you the process. It's simple. Okay. I'm going to help you get in and get started faster. Like I said, if you are wanting to do stuff like this, the selfies, how many of you would like to learn how to do this? Where you're working with brands to take pictures of products where you don't have to post it on your social. Okay. If you want to learn how to do this, it's called UGC. Will you put a 1 in the chat? Okay. I wanted to come in to learn how to do stuff like that. I got approved, Barb, within day one, Krista. Okay, I followed the process. I watched the videos, the trainings they showed me. I did what it showed. I downloaded the app. I filled out the stuff. I went to my house, I took one of my essential oil bottles I had. I snapped a selfie, uploaded it. I got approved in 24 hours and I started applying to the jobs that were just for selfies. That was simple, easy. I don't have to do videos. I don't have to worry about my lighting. I just snapped a picture. I'm done. I wanted easy, Sandy, because I needed money coming in. Now, if those of you who are new here, you probably don't know this, but I didn't have the money to start. Okay, like Loretta, I didn't have the money to start. I asked the mom that I saw, I said, do you have any PAYment plans? Now I spell it, guys, because TikTok doesn't like you using the word PAY. Okay, so that's why I spell it, because they'll put violations on here. I asked her, she said they did. I said, okay, Lord, if you want me here, if this is where I'm supposed to be, if this is the thing that's going to work for me, because remember, I tried other things before. I spent $30,000 on things to find something that worked for me. I came in here and I said, can I do a P plan? Lord, this is for you. You got to bring the money because I don't got it. Okay. The big class that I'm talking to you about right now is $597. I didn't have that in my checking. I didn't have that in savings. I did not have that on a credit card. But I felt the Lord calling me here because I could see things I could do. I can learn how to do selfies. I can use my pet. I could do Amazon reviews. Show me how to do letter writing. I'll do it. Create a coloring book. I'll sit down and learn how to do it. No problem. I don't have to post it on my social media. I don't have to sell these things. And I can make money. Hook me up. By the grace of God, she said, yes, there are PAYment plans. Now, full transparency, I did not even have the money for a payment plan. I'm just being 100% honest with you. What I did have was $75 in my checking account that was supposed to pay my light bill. I took 53 of that because by the grace of God, I got approved for a PAYment plan. Not the zero down ones other people do because my credit was in the toilet. I didn't know this other hack either that I just learned. But I got approved for the PAYment plan. It was $53. I took 53 out of my 75 to the PAYment plan. My light bill did not get paid. It got paid late. Okay? Full transparency. This had to work because there was not $53 to pay it again the following month. Do we get what I'm putting down? Everybody ever been there? I went against logic. The world would say, how could you do that? That's a bad stewardship of your money. The Lord says, get in here. I did. I started diving into this. It seemed the simplest thing for me to start. I started making money by day 2. $5 for a selfie, $5 for another selfie, $30 for this, $15 for another product, all within my first week. Actually, maybe it was like 9 days. I made the next month's payment plan taking selfies with products in my first 8 days. Okay? So I was like, oh my gosh, this works. I can do this. Then I jumped into another income stream. I started learning how to do letter writing. And then I was like, I have to share this. My intention was not to go live. My intention was not to create content. My intention was not to share about the class. But I was like, how can I not? If I can help other moms be able to make 50 something bucks off taking pictures with products, I mean, how many of you could benefit from an extra 50 bucks coming in? Would that fill up your gas tank? So I shared the class. Within 2 weeks, I was already up $1,500. So I paid off my payment plan early. Because Loretta, I came here for $900 a month. That would have given me that breathing room. Where I could go to the grocery store. I could get what I needed. I didn't have to hold my breath. I could have my bills on auto pay. I could live. Not a ton of extra, but I had enough. So if I want to go to Starbucks, if the kids need a new pair of shoes, I would have that breathing room. $900 is what my number was. If you would benefit from an extra $900 a month here, will you put a 900 in the comments? How many of the income streams I've shared with you already that there's people making over $900 a month doing it? The letter writing, Amazon reviews, selfies. I mean, my friend Sandy, she is 56. She used to work at Hobby Lobby. She worked there for 20 something years, 23 years, on her feet constantly. How many of you have a job where you're always on your feet all day long? She had to have ankle surgery, hip surgery, 22 years on her feet. She retired, but they needed a way to still bring that money in. She got into my classroom and she started learning how to take selfies. She went through the websites we gave her. She found a UGC gig with a healthcare company. They're like, hey, we will give you the scripts. We want you to do one 30-second video a day, and we will pay you $750 a month. Doesn't go on her social media. She doesn't got to sell nothing. They give her what to say. She holds her phone up. She records it, sends it back to them. They edit it. They do whatever they want. Okay? They do whatever they want. How many of you could totally do something like that? That $750 a month, that pays her Jeep payment. Jeep payment from one 30-second video a day. Could you do something like that if you don't have to post on social media? Right, Krista? Jenna is another mom here that she wanted to learn how to do this UGC, taking the selfies, right, with products. She works with a brand. Now, all this we teach you how to do. We teach you how to apply to these different jobs, these different gigs, and how to get them. Hey, Jen, how are you, my friend? Have you guys heard of the Alani drink? It's an energy drink. How many of you have heard of them or maybe drink the Alanis? I personally don't, but I've heard of them. I see them at Sam's Club, you know. She got a contract with them. All that means is they want to work with her every single month. They love her style. They love what she does. And they're like, hey, we want a few selfies and a few videos with our drink with you, and we're going to pay you $2,800 a month for that. How many of you that would cover the majority of your expenses every month? Anybody besides me? I didn't know you could make money like that, taking selfies and little videos of products for companies, for brands. They don't want models. They don't want actors. They want regular, everyday you and me. How many of you could totally, right? Exactly, Krista. I didn't know you could do that. Now, mind you, I came in for the easy, simple. I'll take $30 all day long. I personally don't want to do videos. This is when I say this is a pick your path. This is extra spending money. I have another income stream I do in here that pays my bills. I have another income stream in here that gives me savings. I picked what I wanted to do that fit me, that felt good. Like we talked about earlier, not all of you would want to do what I'm doing, right? But you could totally learn how to take selfies and get paid all day long, right? You would be more than happy to learn how to do Amazon reviews or letter writing or create your own coloring book. Or for my other crafty people, you could literally learn how to put stuff like this, logos like this on things like this or this with your own print-on-demand shop and be shown how to do that and make money. That can start paying your bills. So I'm curious, how many of you maybe feel a little hope right now that, wow, maybe there is something here that I actually can do in this online space. I don't have to go bug my friends at him. I don't have to DM strangers. I don't have to sell anything or post my face on social media because I don't want to. Like, there's actually legit ways here I can make money. How many of you feel like there is something here that you can do, Krista? Maybe you have a little hope. One of my customers reached out to me and was like, Carrie, I finally have hope. Like, I can see that these are things that I can do and I'm doing it. Right? I felt hopeless for such a long time because everything I was trying wasn't working for me. You know how that feeling of like you're working at it so freaking hard, but nothing is working for you, right? I put blood, sweat, and tears into all these other endeavors I tried because I wanted to stay home, right, Barb? And it wasn't working. And I was so frustrated and discouraged. And then I see this mom on social media telling me I can make money taking selfies. I can learn how to create my own coloring book or print on demand shop. I can even learn how to thrift and flip my own clothes and make money from it, Shannon. It's a new income stream we added where we literally have a husband and wife that do this for a living that are making almost 10 grand a month thrifting and flipping clothes and accessories. And they are teaching us exactly how to do it too. Amy was literally at home. She works a 9 to 5, but she was in the midst of moving. So she was packing and she took 2 hours out of her packing time to flip some of the things she already had. She made $315 in those 2 hours. Like, what? I'm sorry, I'm usually listing things for $5 and she's making $315 in 2 hours because she learned a process to do it. She doesn't even make $300 in her 8-hour shift. How many of you are making $300 a day at your job? And if you're a stay-at-home mom, is your husband making $300 a day at his 9 to 5? I'm curious. Tell me in the chat. Okay? I have a classroom. It's called the Boss Suite. It's going to teach you 22 different ways to make money. I've told you like 6. Okay? There is something here for everybody, but not everybody is going to do the same thing. You have to pick something that's going to fit you, that you could see yourself doing. I can show you how. I'm not here that's going to be your mom. I'm not going to be like, hey girl, did you get inside? Did you go dive into this? No. But I'll be here to guide you. You have everything you need in there. The mentorship that you get, I would never want to take away from it. We have 5 to 6 calls a week inside this classroom. You have a community, like if you get stuck, you can post in the community, hey, this is where I'm at, maybe a screenshot, and you're going to get help. You're not on your own. How many of you have ever gotten overwhelmed and stressed? You're like, I can't figure this out. And then you give up. That doesn't happen here because you have a community, you have coaches, you have mentors, just like I do, because I'm in that classroom right with you. If I get stuck, I'm posting, hey guys, I'm here. I can't quite figure this out. What did I miss? I get help, or I jump on one of the calls. I ask my questions. Because I pay to be in the classroom. I pay to get the help. If you feel like there is anything here that I've shared with you that you know you could do if you're being shown. Because how many of you would know where to go to get deals like this, to get paid for taking selfies? Would you know what websites are good, how to get approved, and how to get started? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat, yes or no? Okay. Would you know how to get into the Amazon reviews so you can start getting paid with that? Thank you, Hope. What about creating your own coloring book with Amazon? Do you know how to do that? I'm right there with you. I didn't either. That's why I needed this classroom. I needed someone to show me. I don't want to guess. What if I went to go Google and YouTube and I got a website that was a bad website? And I did the work, I never got paid. Right, Barb? Yeah. I didn't know half this stuff even existed. I need someone who has the expertise, who's going to show me, I can ask questions to, and I can get the support that I need because I'm 45. I get stuck. I got questions. I need them to get answered. Right? Okay? Those of you that feel like, Carrie, I could totally do one or all these. Like, how many of you see things here that you totally could do if you were shown how? Okay? Yep, Barb. Yep, Loretta. I need someone to show me how. Don't give me a novel. Don't give me no 572 page book to read. You need to show me. I want to be able to watch it and copy it. Right? That's what I need. Anybody else? Those of you who could see yourself doing one of these here, tell me what things stood out to you that you're excited to do. Okay? And if you would like me to show you where to go get more details on this class, okay? All the things, put details in the comments and I can show you, okay? Now, like I said, I do have a little live bonus for you, a little extra. For those of you who are like, Carrie, I need this. I need to get in. I cannot live with my bills anymore. This is ridiculous. I need some breathing room money. I could make some money doing Amazon reviews. If I made $500, that would really help me out. Man, I'll take selfies. I'll make $5, $30 taking a picture. That would help me out. That would help me pay my light bill. That would help me be able to have a little extra spending money. Okay? And if you're somebody who gets overwhelmed easy, right? Like, can be like, information overload. I have a video that I have made for you that is going to help take that away. It's going to help you put your goggles on, right? Your blinders on. And I'm going to show you, do this first, do this second, and then go right here and jump in. Okay? It's going to direct you so you don't have that overwhelm. That video is yours. You're going to watch it over and over again. Okay? If you start feeling that, nope, this is what Carrie said to do. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm here to guide you. The classroom has everything you need to succeed. You just have to show up and plug in. Right? If you don't watch the videos to learn how to do it, you're not going to make money. Do we all understand that? The classroom has the coaches, the mentors. I'm here to guide you. If you can't find something, send me a message. Carrie, I've been in the classroom, but I can't find this. I need it. Hey, just go right here. Okay? I'm here to guide you, but the last thing I would want to do is take away from the mentorship we have inside this digital classroom, inside Boss Suite. It's next level, and you don't pay anything extra for it. You get your class, it's yours. You own it for life. You have access to the community for life, right? I came in on a PAYMET plan and a prayer, and I paid it off in 2 weeks because I was hungry. I dove in. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do all this, right? I could do the reviews. I could do the UGC. Oh, I could learn how to do my own coloring book. Then I was like, Carrie, you have to make money. You do not have money to afford this next month, and you have to make the payment, right? You committed to it. So I was like, I have to pick something that's going to start paying me. So I started with the selfies. That was the simplest thing to me that it felt like. I got in, I got going. Okay. Once I started making money, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to add this in. Okay. If this is something you feel like you can do, you can come in on a PAYMET plan like I did. If you want to see where the class stuff is, you can come up here where my picture's at, tap it twice, take you to my profile. You'll see all my videos. You'll see a bio, and then you'll see a clickable LINK. It says legacyshifter.com/bossbarb. Okay. My live bonus to get that video to help you get in faster, easier, quicker, so you can start jumping into the income stream you want to learn it, so you can start making money. If you want that video, that is on my big class on this live. If you purchase on this live, you will get that. Okay. This is in no way to pressure you. This is an extra for you if you feel like this is for you and you want to do this. Okay. If it's not, that's okay. Please do not feel like I'm not trying to pressure you. I just want to give you that extra help if you are ready to go. Okay. Now, once you put your link in, okay, or your email in, it's going to automatically take you to my store where my class is at. Okay. I have two options. I have my big class, which I've been sharing with you today. It's called Boss Suite. 22 different ways to make money. It's $597 one time. Most people do not pay that today. They come in on a PAYMET plan like I did, as low as $0 down and around $50 to $53 a month. Okay. My small class, this is called Boss Light. This is, I think it's 8 now, 8 ways that you'll be learning to make money. Beginner letter writing, beginner UGC, which is working with brands to take selfies. You'll get 2 websites versus 30 in the big class. You will get virtual assistant. You'll have letter writing, which I said, what else is in there? I think Amazon reviews are in there. Print on demand's in there. Affiliate is in there, and TikTok shop. Okay. This is beginner. It's not as in depth as the big class. You can definitely make money here. One of my gals is already starting and she's doing Amazon reviews. Okay. The big class is more in depth. There's more support in there and more help. You're having 5 to 6 calls a week that you can jump onto, ask questions, all the things. This has 1 call a week. Okay. If you understand what I just said, will you put a 2 in the chat? Okay. The small class is $277. You can get in as low as $0 down or around $22 a month, Barb. Okay. Now, for those of you who are visual learners like me, I'm going to show you as well where to go. Other option, if you don't want to click around, you can tap the box that just popped up and put your email in. Okay. It's the Service Plus box that just popped up. Click on it and you can go put your email in. Okay. And then I will send you after this live is done. So give me grace when it's done. I got to go through all my DMs and I will send you the info. Okay. But I want to show you this visually so you guys see it. Because like I said, I want to protect you guys. There's scammers in here already that are, okay, Barb, I'll keep an eye out, my friend, that are already coming in here, taking my picture, my videos, my name, and they're direct messaging you right now, pretending to be me. Okay. Remember, I'm going to send you a voice message after this live. So don't respond to anything until you have a voice message so you know it's the right Carrie that you're talking to. If you get it, will you please put a 1 in the chat? Okay. Because I see I have a lot of DMs from y'all right now. So after this live, I'm like, hey, Barb, it's Carrie. You're on my live. I just want to send you a voice message so you know I was a real person. Let me know you got this. Okay. I send voice messages so you hear me and know it's me, Krista. And then you know you're in the right chat because they're going to try to take you to WhatsApp. They're going to try to take you to Telegram. Please don't fall for their tricks because they're going to try to sound like me in a text. They're not going to send you a voice message. They won't, because obviously then you can tell they're a fraud. Okay. So let me show you guys this. Okay. When you tap my picture twice, it's going to take you to this. I'm on my laptop, so it's going to look slightly different. So if I click here, hang on, that won't work. Okay. So you're going to see here, notice my name. There's no extra letters, no extra punctuation, nothing. Okay. and then my handle, legacyshifther.com. No letters, no punctuation, no dashes. Got it? Right here below my bio. This is clickable. You're going to click on that. It's going to pop up this box. Okay? You're going to scroll down. You're dropping your email in. Hey, Sherry, as soon as you drop that in, you're going to click Get Your Freebie. That's immediately going to take you to my store. This will pop up. Okay? Now, if you're doing it live, it might have a warning box saying, oh, you're going off TikTok. That is normal because you're leaving their platform. Okay? Here, this is a fun quiz you can take. This is a 7-minute video I recorded for you that takes you behind the scenes so you can see inside of the classroom and more of the income streams, because I only mentioned 6. There's 22, okay? This is for the big class. And then there's the 2 options, my big class I've been talking about or my small class, okay? Now, if I went too fast, tell me and I can go back. But if anybody here wants to take advantage of my live offer where you can get that video to help you get started faster and easier, so you're not wasting time on things you don't need to worry about right now inside the classroom, and you would like me to show you where to go to get the class if you want to jump in, okay, you can get the big or small. My big class is where I'm going to send you that video, okay? The small class, you can still get started on the small class. If that's where you need to start, start. And you could always upgrade later and you just let me know. And that way you just pay the difference. Okay. You'll never pay full price after. Okay. So if you want me to show you where you can go to apply for PA Wyman plans, if that's something you want to do because you want to take advantage of my live bonus, put plan in the comments and I can show you guys where to go for that. And I can also, if it would help, I can send you the link, what I just showed you, where the classes are at, my Beacon store. Hope I can send that directly to you in a DM while we're on live so you know it's coming from me. And you can go apply for the PA Wyman plan while we're on live if you want to take advantage of this offer, okay? What is that I'm hearing, Brianna? He is so loud. Charlie, you're so loud. Yes, you are. You're so loud. That dog breathes so heavy. Okay, Hope. Hope, I'm going to show you. Okay, so when you're on this page, like I showed you, if you put your email in, you would have gotten this in your email. Okay, but I can send this to you right now in DMs if you want it. But so for the big class, you would click on it. It's going to open up. Like I said, this is a one-time, lifetime access. Most people are not paying this today. They're doing a PA Wyman plan. You get those at the very bottom. You would just scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's going to be 4 PAY payment options, okay? Once I get to the bottom, bump, bump, bump. So all the way down here, you're gonna see there's 4. Now, I'm gonna give you a little hack. Okay, this one here is where I see most people get approved easier. Not always, but usually. Now, for the 0 down hack, listen up, okay? When you go follow these directions to do a virtual card, you're going to use Expedia as the store. Now, this is not a guarantee, but I've been told by a few people that they're giving their customers Expedia to plug in, and it's getting them 0 down approval. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work or not. She said it does for multiple of her people, so doesn't hurt to try, okay? But this is the one I find easiest, but you can try any of these or all of them. Use that same store that I just gave you, Expedia, when you enter it in, okay? And see if it gives you 0 down. You can try all 4 of these. I have people that do that to see which one gives them the lowest amount for monthly payment, okay? Now, there is a 5th option for you here, which is after PAY. You just click on it, okay? You're going to put your information in, and it's going to give you additional options to pay it over 6 to 12 months that are lower than what this is, okay? So it's going to be in the same location too, guys. If you're looking at the small class, it's just going to open up the small class, scroll all the way to the bottom, and it's going to give you those options there, okay? It's also in your email, but again, if you physically put your email in at the link in my bio, you should have an email in your inbox, but it might have gone to spam or promotion. Hey, nanny, spam or promotion. Okay, so make sure you check there. It will say, here's your freebie, or search my first name in your inbox, and it should find it for you. If you sent me a direct message, I will manually plug you in. If you drop your email in my DMs, I'll manually plug you in and send that email out. But if anybody here needs this detail page, these payment plans right now, because you want to take advantage of my live offer for the big class, put a 1 in the chat, and then I can send you a DM right now with it so you can go get it. Okay, just let me know. If we're not ready for that, that is totally fine. But I don't want to leave you all hanging. Okay, Barb, let me go back here. And Barb, you're following me. I'm pretty sure I think I saw that. So let me go here, messages. There you are, Barb. Okay, I see you. Okay, let me go here. And I'm going to send you the link directly to the big class, Barb. Lorraine, I'll get you too. Okay. So just heads up, since it's not a TikTok that I'm taking you to, it's going to have like a little warning at the top saying you're going off. Make sure it's safe. It is. Because it's taking you to an external place. Okay, so know that you're safe. I'll be on here with you. Command C. Let's send this to Barb. Hey Barb, here is the Boss Suite link with payment plans. Okay, so Barb, I just sent it to you. So can you let me know that you see it? You can just hover over where it says stand.store, and it's clickable. So you click it, should open up for you right then while you're on live. Okay, so let me know you got it in your DMs. Thank you, Carlinda. Thank you, Nanny. You guys are so sweet. Okay, and let's see. Lorraine, you wanted it too. Let's see. There you are. Oh, hang on. I just can't do anything right now. My husband's birthday. I'm running around crazy trying to get things started. Thank you. So much. Okay, so I think that was that you right now? 12 at 3:42. So Lorraine, do you want me to still send it, or no? I think I just read your message. Into the big store, I just can't do anything. Okay, you can't do anything right now, so, which is fine. If you are wanting to get it, Lorraine, but you just can't physically at this time because you're out doing your errands, but it's something you want to get today, let me know in the DMs and we can chat about my live offer, okay? So I can help you. Does anybody else need me to send them that details page with the PA alignment plans to get into the big class because you want that live offer? Let me know, okay? Obviously, you don't need to, but if you want to, let me know and I can get that over to you if it's easier just to send it directly in your DMs. But all those of you that sent me your email, I will manually plug you in after this live and send it over to you as well, okay? Okay. Now, I want to go back to ask you guys a couple of questions. If you are living payday to payday, you're stressed out about how you're going to retire, you're stressed out because you're a stay-at-home mom and your husband's working all this overtime, what's going to change? How is your life going to change with what you're currently doing right now? Will the next 6 months look any different than the last 6 months if you do nothing different? Yes or no? Yes or no? You can barely afford the stuff you're doing now. So how is that going to change for you? Is it picking up more DoorDash? Is that really bringing in extra money for you, or are you putting most of it back into your gas tank and the wear and tear in your car? Is picking up the overtime shifts making a difference for you, or is it making you more tired, less time with your kids, and they're taxing the heck out of it? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to open your eyes, because we've been told for so long, work more to make more. How many of us know now it's a load of crap because our check really doesn't go up with this overtime because they tax us at a higher tax bracket? But we're doing it because that's what we've been told to do. I stopped. I wanted a way to be home. Just because I'm a single mom doesn't mean that I shouldn't be allowed to be a stay-at-home mom and raise my kids. I refuse to accept that that was my lot in life. I didn't choose to want to be a single mom. But by the grace of God, he's always made a way. It hasn't been easy. And I refused to give up my role as a mom to raise my kids and have daycare do it. So I found a way. It took 4 years and $30,000 before I found something that cost me less than $600. Okay? Like, this is the thing, my friend. You don't have to stay stuck. Your next 6 months can look radically different than your last 6 months. Because 6 months, guys, we're going to be at Christmas. Were you even able to afford Christmas last year? Did you have to get help? Did you feel guilty because you couldn't get your kids what you wanted to, or your grandkids? Do you want to repeat that this year? Yes or no? What else are you doing that's going to change your situation? If there's anything here that I've shared with you that you're willing to learn how to do, could you start holding something up and snapping a picture so you can make $30 off a selfie? What if you did a few of these a month, a week? Could that start digging you out of that financial pit hole you're in? Could you start getting into Amazon reviews like Stephanie did and get in after 24 hours and she's already starting to do the review so she can start making money from it? She's only 3 days into this classroom. Her 6 months, her next 6 months are going to look radically different than her last 6 months because she dove in. She's done with excuses. She's done living broke. She's done struggling. She's like, I'm going to change this. I know I can do this. I finally have hope again because I know this stuff I can do. You're helping me. This classroom is teaching me like I have all I need. I could not afford to start, but I also couldn't afford not to. Can you go clean some houses? Can you watch some kids? Can you go walk a few dogs? Can you sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace? Can you cancel a couple of your subscriptions so you can get in here so you can start learning how to do crap like this so you don't have to worry about canceling your crap anymore? I'm just trying to be real with y'all. Because if nothing changes, nothing's going to change. It can't. If you're doing exactly the same things you did yesterday, today, your tomorrow's going to look just like it did yesterday. If you're thinking the same thoughts today that you did yesterday, your today looks just like yesterday. I was not willing to stay in the same place. I was not willing to keep telling my kids no for a $5 frickin' box of goldfish crackers because I didn't have it. I was tired of wearing holey shoes and stretched out bras and driving a car with bald tires because I couldn't afford it. I had no room on a credit card and I had no idea how to get out of the pit hole I was in. Until I saw Mom on social media showing me things that I could do to make money to change my family's life. These different ways, this Boss Week classroom literally paid for my trip to Pennsylvania. That was $1,000, covered by what I'm doing here, by the different income streams I'm learning. I'm going to Oregon next month for my niece's wedding, paid for by money I'm earning from my phone. I'm going to take my kids to a Airbnb in end of August. Now, I'm not saying any of this to brag. I'm saying this in the hopes that you see what is possible when you stop letting your excuses lead your life and you stop letting the fear keep you from your blessing. If I would have looked at this mom saying, yeah, right, must be nice, I can never do stuff like that, because I'd already spent $30,000 in 4 years and it still was no further along. If I would have let the negative Nellies, the enemy try to keep me where I was, I would still be broke. I wouldn't be here with you and I'd be back at a 9-to-5 that I hated and just hating life. I'm a single mom. I'm 45. I live in an apartment with my 2 kids and I average 4 figures a month, between $2,000 to $4,000 a month here, with just one of my income streams. I have over 30. I'm not special. I was just willing to learn. I was willing to dive in and stop making excuses. You have a choice, my friend. I'm here to help you, but I can't help you if you're not in here. I can't help you if you're not ready or willing to take the next step. That doesn't mean you have to go and buy something today. What I'm saying is you have to make a decision to change. Today may not be your day. It might be. Like if you, like Carrie, like you're like me. I don't have any money, Carrie. Neither did I. I didn't pay my light bill. I got in. And I started learning how to take pictures with products to get paid so I could make my next month's payment because I didn't have extra. And in 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, not 2 months, not 2 years, 2 weeks, I made enough to pay off my $597 investment, which by the way is also a write-off. I'm not special. I just could not keep living the way I did. I wanted options. I wanted to give my kids a life and let them have options and choices. I couldn't do that with what I was doing. Working 3 jobs, going to bed at night, run the numbers through my head, trying to figure out how I was going to make it through the rest of the week so I got paid again because I needed gas and groceries and I had 25 bucks in my account. I was done living like that. Nope. I was done settling for less than God's best. God brought me here. He made a way, and I believe he kept me here on social media. He's kept me in this online space for the last 6 years because he had a greater purpose for my life. And that is to be a light and a witness, to bring hope to those who feel hopeless, because those bills, that debt is just keeping you focused on the wrong thing. But there is a way out, my friend. You just have to choose to take it. God always brings us opportunities, but sometimes we're too focused on what's not working to see them. So if I can serve or support you, if you have questions, please reach out. My inbox is open. If you want to get in and get started, maybe you need to start with a smaller class, go do it. If you need help, let me know. Okay? You could always get the bigger class later. Okay? You can upgrade later. You need to start where you can and just get your butt in so you can start learning to do crap like this and start paying your bills with it. Okay? Hey, Annie. Well, my son just got home from work, so I'm going to get off in a second so I can spend some time with him. If you have questions, you have 5 minutes. I want to hear them right now. If you have questions about how to start, where to go to start, payment plans, the income streams, more details about the income streams, questions about me, please ask. Okay? Please ask. Because we got 5 minutes, baby, and I'm here to help. Again, like I said, you could always send me a message after. And I know I see a lot of you guys. I see Hope, I see Lorraine, Dana. Okay, I got a lot of you in here that have sent me a DM. So I'm going to get back to you guys now after this. So keep an eye on your inbox here with TikTok, and we can chat some more. Okay. So I pray that you guys feel more hope, that you feel encouraged, that there is something else you can do that doesn't have you going live or posting videos or selling something that you don't want to do. But there is ways you can make money behind the scenes. Okay. I hope you realize that now and have more clarity and understanding. Okay. So if I can serve or support you, you know where to find me. I'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? It's probably gonna be later tomorrow, guys, because my daughter really wants to go to this ARC thrift store. So it's out of the area, so I'm gonna take her there tomorrow. So I'll probably be live later in the afternoon or early evening, okay? So have a blessed day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.